Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Speak Chinese Global. This is another live streaming event in June. Of course, today is the last day of June. So far, this channel has offered about 24 of live streaming events. And then this one is one of the three in a series just named under try to find the web link to Speak Chinese Global on the internet using keyword search. So in today's live streaming event, I would like to just show you how you can find Speak Chinese Global for the first time on YouTube. If you are new to this channel, welcome to come to watch this live streaming event. We will have another scheduled live streaming event in July, which is coming up in 2 weeks. You are welcome to come back to check out our live streaming events next month. If you are already our subscriber, you probably have heard this over and over from me many times, and you have read about this posting on my channel's front page and also the announcement area. We are going to offer a live streaming event on July 12th, which is a Thursday. And all the subscribers are welcome to log in at that time during the live streaming and also submit your questions, make a comment, and share your life stories in learning Chinese. I understand that native English speakers in America, we're not talking about Native Americans, but we're talking about native speakers in America who are just learning Chinese for the first time. I understand a lot of my students complain that Chinese language is very difficult for them to learn. That is because this is the first time you are learning a foreign language. It's not your fault. It's not the language fault either. Let's first straighten the record. Chinese language is not difficult for native English speakers to learn. I actually heard contrary comments from real students who are in school who are assigned to learn Chinese day on and day off, 5 days in a week. Their comment is English is a lot easier than, they said Chinese is a lot easier than English for native English speaking students. That is what I heard from real students. It's not something I made up. But of course, if you are complaining, and I know you have been complaining about this so many times, and if you still continue to complain that Chinese language is difficult for you, go ahead, submit those comments during our live streaming events, and I'll see how much I can help you in understanding what is contributing to the difficulty that you are currently experiencing. And of course, since you are my subscribers, welcome to contact me later on after the live streaming events. We'll continue our discussion. This is one of the very interesting topics that I care about. I'm a teacher of Chinese language to non-Chinese speakers. So any comments, any live stories and any of the difficulties that you are encountering, go ahead, submit it during our live streaming event and also continue the discussion with me in private later on. It is something I care about, and I will be happy to answer the questions and also interact with you either during or after the live streaming events. So now I'm going to first just play a little bit of music and then get ready. Then we're going to show you today's content, how to find the web link to Speak Chinese Global on the internet using keyword search.
Welcome to
各位早上好，欢迎您来学习汉语，我是您的老师，我叫 Catherine。你好，您好。Informal sentence, how are you? 你好。Formal sentence, how are you? 您好。But if you find learning two sentences Welcome back to our live streaming event. Now I'm ready to show you on the internet how to look up for Speak Chinese Global for the first time using our keyword. If give me 1 minute. It looks like our desktop sharing is not working. Give me 1 minute. Okay, now we can start. Here is our welcome to Shanghai. All right, I'm glad you are traveling to China right now. Okay, so now here is our desktop. We're going to show you how to find Speak Chinese Global on YouTube. If you are already on YouTube, there is this search box. You can just type in our keyword. This channel is called Speak Chinese Global. So if you type in our channel's name, Speak Chinese Global, 3 words, remember that you need all the 3 words, and then hit enter, you are going to find our channel right now, Speak Chinese Global, and also there is this button that says subscribe. Of course, if this is the first time for you to come up with Speak Chinese Global, you only vaguely heard about the description of our channel, you probably don't want to subscribe right away. But if you are referred to subscribe to my channel by your friends, then go ahead, find our channel and then hit the button subscribe, become a subscriber to this channel, because we are a very active channel. This channel was launched in April, and now over 3 whole months of operating, I have uploaded almost 100 videos. I deleted actually 12 videos back in May, because all the 12 videos I deleted are the past live streaming events. So I deleted over 10 of that. If I counted them into my current numbers, I actually have uploaded over 100 videos in 3 months. So on average, I'm uploading a video a day, every day. At this point, since this is a brand new channel. If you heard about Speak Chinese Global and you are referred to by by your friends who have already subscribed to this channel. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel the moment you find us. Of course, if this is the very first time for you to find us, you probably want to click a few of those videos to play so that you get an idea how this channel can help you learn Chinese. I have 3 different playlists available on this channel. One of them is Pinyin Chinese learning. Pinyin is the national standardized romanization scheme that came around in 1958. It was officially adopted by the Chinese government through Chinese law in 1958 as the standard learning tools for all Chinese native speakers to learn Chinese language. So if you're learning Chinese in my class, you will learn Pinyin, which is the current part of the Chinese current curriculum for anybody learning Chinese. And when you learn Chinese, you actually have a lot of options of what kind of Chinese you want to learn. In my channel, I have 3 different playlists. One of the playlists is just music, all kinds of Chinese music or songs that is sung by Chinese artists, and also it is a song written in Chinese language. So you can hear Chinese songs in one of the 3 playlists. The other 2 are both language playlists, language class playlists. One is the Pinyin learning Chinese. So then you will learn Pinyin, and also by subscribing to Pinyin Learn Chinese playlist, you will also be learning specifically the Mandarin version of Chinese. And then we will actually talk more about the difference between Mandarin and regional dialects in our July live streaming event. So tune in and subscribe to us now, and tune in on our live streaming event 2 weeks from now, Thursday, July 12th, so you can learn more about the difference between Mandarin and a regional dialect that is spoken in China. The 3rd playlist is Nanjing dialect class, and that is grade 1 Nanjing dialect class. So like this one, I see vaguely one of those videos is my Nanjing dialect class. Let's see. I don't see it right now, but if you go to my video, if you go to my channel, I can easily find those playlists for you. So if this is the first time for you to find our channel, welcome to Speak Chinese Global. And at my channel, you have the chance to choose either to learn Mandarin Chinese, learn speaking Mandarin Chinese, and also learn Pinyin in one of the 3 playlists, or learn Nanjing dialect, which is a regional dialect spoken by 8 million Chinese residents in Nanjing City. Nanjing is the capital of Jiangsu province. It used to be the capital of China about 50 years ago. We're talking about before 1949. When the People's Republic of China was established. But prior to that date, like if you look back for 2,000 years of history, China was known as the nation, in this particular geographical area, but the capital of China has moved from one city to another. And Nanjing, which is located on Changjiang River near the ocean on the eastern side, Nanjing has served, I would say, over the 2,000-year span, Nanjing has served as the capital of China for 10 times, depending on which dynasty you're looking at. Nanjing is a very important city, and it is very big. If you ask me, are you from the countryside or are you from the city? I'll tell you. In China, you probably can find 2/3 of population who are registered as Chinese farmers, so they come from the countryside. So you have actually more farmers than city residents in China. So if you ask someone, are you from the countryside or the city, most likely you're going to hear the answers, I'm from the countryside, but I went to a Chinese, very famous Chinese university before coming to America. That might be the personal story. For me though, my story is I grew up in a big city in China, which is called Nanjing. And you ask me, where is Nanjing on the map? I can show you. It's very easy to find. And it is right on Changjiang River, which is very famous river in China, and also a very famous river in the whole world. If you're thinking of rivers by length, Changjiang makes the top 3 in the whole world. one of the longest rivers of all the nation's rivers put together. Changjiang is very famous and it is very, very long. It's one of the top, the longest rivers in the world. Nanjing is located right there on Changjiang River. It's very easy to find on the map. And guess how many people live in Nanjing, my hometown? 8.2 million. So Nanjing is a big city in China. So you do have the choice to learn Nanjing dialect from me. I am a native speaker of Nanjing dialect. It is a regional dialect spoken in China. It is one of the available spoken versions of Chinese by real Chinese people, and it is a real language that has over 2,000 years of history. You probably never heard of it. That's your problem, not my problem. This language has been around since, let's see, the Warring States period in China, and we're talking about something like 700 BC. All the way until now. So we're talking about something over 2,500 years of history. That is the Nanjing dialect. So there is one class dedicated to learning Nanjing version of Chinese language if you want to choose that specific accent to learn, or to broaden your Chinese knowledge. Maybe you have already spent 5 years learning Mandarin Chinese and you think you can communicate with anybody coming from China. Try it. Then life will teach you that no, not all Chinese native speakers speak Mandarin Chinese. The official number is Mandarin Chinese covers about 30% of all Chinese population living in China. So if you think about 1/3, that means you can ask around 5 of your Chinese-speaking friends here living in America. Maybe 2 of them speak Mandarin. The other 3 will tell you, I haven't learned Mandarin. I am from China and Mandarin is spoken in China. That's true. Everything is true. But in my particular story, I never learned it. So I can't speak Mandarin with you. I'm not your practice partner. So in that case, if you have already learned Mandarin Chinese for many years and you find that you still do not find enough people to practice speaking Mandarin with you here in America, maybe it is a good idea for you to learn a regional dialect such as Nanjing. This may help you find some additional language partners to practice speaking Chinese. Nanjing is a Chinese language. It's just a regional dialect. It is not Mandarin, so it does not go anywhere further than my hometown. If you go to Nanjing though, and you speak Nanjing dialect, you will be able to communicate with at least 50% of the 8 million people who live there. Because the other 50% of residents in Nanjing, they come from other parts of China and they decided to live in Nanjing. So they carried their own regional dialect with them and they speak the other language in China, in Nanjing. And that is perfectly okay. So that is the first part of our today's live streaming. I showed you how to find Speak Chinese Global on YouTube. If you don't remember how to do that, here is the key. First of all, you need to type in all the 3 words. The first word is speak, the second word is Chinese, and the third word is global. So you need all the 3 words. And second, once you find Speak Chinese Global on YouTube, there is a button that says subscribe. You are welcome to click that button right away. And third, if this is absolutely the first time for you to find Speak Chinese Global and you're just curious what we have, here is what we have. We have a reminder that there will be let's see, not this reminder. We have a reminder for subscribers that there will be a scheduled live streaming event on July 12th, Thursday, and everybody is welcome to interact with me through live chatting that day. And then if you are browsing through our playlist or videos, we have 3 kinds of playlists. 1 is for music, 2 for language learning. 1 out of the 2 language classes is a pinyin language class, like this video, Fearless Beginners Pinyin Alphabets. So you will learn pinyin and you will learn to speak Mandarin Chinese, the beautiful Mandarin version of spoken Chinese. And then the 3rd playlist is dedicated to Nanjing dialect. Nanjing is my hometown and I am a native speaker of Nanjing version of Chinese. Nanjing dialect, I want to make it clear, is different from Mandarin Chinese. They are both Chinese. Each of them is 100% authentic Chinese, but they are mutually not communicable. If I speak Nanjing dialect to someone who do not speak my dialect, they don't understand what I'm saying. Vice versa, if they speak, say, Shanghai Chinese to me, I will tell them, oh yeah, just because I actually learned Shanghai, I can understand you. But other than that, if you just speak to any Nanjing dialect speaker, they don't understand a Shanghai dialect speaker at all. Mandarin, though, is the other way. Mandarin is meant to supersede any of the regional dialects in China. So the ideal future for Mandarin is if you speak Mandarin, you are able to be understood by all Chinese people, no matter what regional dialect they speak themselves. That is the ideal future. Of course, it is coming. It might come up. It might become a reality in 20 years or 50 years. Who knows? But that is definitely the ideal future. It's not going to happen tomorrow, though. The status quo right now is if you are a Chinese speaker, you speak 100% authentic Chinese, but you are speaking a specific regional dialect that is available only to people who understand this regional dialect. One Chinese regional dialect does not represent any other regional dialect. They are just so different. Okay, so we just reviewed how to find Speak Chinese Global on YouTube using the simple method. Now, if you are still tuned in and if you are still interested in staying with me, I will show you an advanced level keyword search to look up for Speak Chinese Global. I say it is advanced only because it is lesser known. It's actually not really technically that difficult. It is actually a lot simpler in method, like technical speaking, like which one is easier? Like do I need a longer keyword or do I need a shorter keyword? The answer is this is actually a lot shorter, a lot easier for you to memorize if you prefer this advanced technology. I have a label for every one of the videos that I upload to my channel, and so far I have uploaded over 100 videos to my channel, and of course the count here, the official count here is 88 or 92 right now, depending on which browser you're using. That's only because I deleted 12 live streaming events back in May. I deleted them in June. I conducted all the live streaming events in May. And then the first week of June, as I was organizing my videos, I deleted 12 of them from May. So that is why the count, the actual count, is actually lower than what I have uploaded up to this point. Now, I uploaded over 100 videos, and all of them have the same label that I use, because all the materials are developed by Localized ZH. I'll write it down for you because I use this as the label or the tag for every one of my videos. So because of this nature, now here is the advanced technique to find my channel. If you don't remember the 3 words that is used in the name of the channel, Speak Chinese Global. Maybe you remember Chinese, but you don't remember global, which is fine. Then maybe remember this one. Memorize the label that I attached to every video, and then next time search my channel using this label. The label is like this. You have learned the word local, and then local is adjective. You add IZE to change it into a verb, localize. And then after that, what do you localize into? Localize is a verb. It means to convert the content and style from one language or one target geographical area of the globe into another. So that is the definition of localize. And now we're going to localize something from English into Chinese. But then the code name for Chinese, instead of any words that associates with Chinese, it is actually a Chinese way to say Chinese. That's why it is labeled as ZH. ZH, Z as in zebra, H as in Harry, ZH. This one, when you say Chinese in Chinese language, you don't say Chinese, you don't say that word. You say 中文. Zhong means 中国, and 中国 means China. 中国 literally means the Middle Kingdom. This makes me think of the Earthlings or Middle Kingdom, and also the J.K. Rowling and T.R. Torren, one of those, the magical kingdom, magical stories. So ZH is associated with the Chinese word. That means Chinese language. We say 中文, and then we will definitely need this zh sound in there. So this ZH, to me, it sounds like zh to me. But then, of course, you come from English-speaking context, you will say, oh, this is something I can't pronounce. I have to spell it out. All right, let's spell it out. Z as in zebra, H as in Harry. So then you type in localize ZH, and then you go to enter. You're going to find 89 results here listed, and all of them are my videos from my channel here, Speak Chinese Global. Go ahead, subscribe. When you use my label as the keyword, you will find two channels. One is Speak Chinese Global. The other one is CSR. CSR staff follow daily routine to sort out Speak Chinese Global videos. All right. You can ignore this one. So here, if you use our labels localize zhong or localize ZH, you will find all the videos that I have uploaded and kept running at this point. No other videos at all. So this is a lot easier than using the other keyword to find Speak Chinese Global. That is today's live streaming event. We'll switch back to our rest button and just relax for a few minutes, and then we'll conclude today's streaming event in 5 minutes. Too much, try to pick the easy one, so memorize the first one, the informal one. 你好. 你好. Only a few minutes left for the rest of today's class. I'm so proud of all of you. Look how much you have learned today. Remember to practice. Alright, welcome back to Speak Chinese Global. I had some technical problem while I was sending the live chatting messages while this live streaming is broadcast. So I guess no guarantee on live chatting features. This is not my software problem. This is YouTube's problem. For some reason, YouTube does not understand that I am either typing or updating my messages on the live chat button. It only registers 0 word count when I actually have putting 10 words in there. So then it is saying that your comment is too short. We cannot broadcast anything you submit in live chat. This is a technical problem with YouTube, and I don't quite understand how YouTube is designed. I would expect this kind of live chatting features to be around since time ever, so this should not even have happened during my live chatting experience today. So right now, after encountering that technical problem, I feel pretty disappointed about the technical support part of YouTube. I don't understand why a big name like this that has been around for history could not even provide a live chat, which I assume is a standard feature of the YouTube live chat, any of the live chat event. So then I'm not able to send any additional messages to you, but basically I would like to just tell everybody who is watching this live streaming event, if you are new viewer of my channel, welcome to Speak Chinese Global. I'm definitely happy that you find us today, but if this is something you are already subscribing to, I will feel more obliged to interact with you, because if you are my subscriber, I understand that you have already watched our 100 and more videos up to this point. You may have a few of your favorite videos. You may have a few feedbacks to give us. Feel free to make a comment to any of the videos of your like, or just send me a message on the front page of my channel, Speak Chinese Global. If you want to contact me, I also have email address available on the channel. And then besides that, you can find me across the board. I am active, virtually active, across different platforms. I have created class, full-length Chinese class textbooks available on Udemy. Those are 1 hour long or even 2 hour long recorded videos of learning Chinese class, and it is available for purchase. Currently I have 1 class that is available that is already live, searchable on Udemy. And then I have 5 drafts in process. So by the end of this year, December, you will be able to find different levels on a variety of topics. You will find all kinds of Chinese classes offered by Catherine Dahlberg on Udemy, if you are already a student there. And then one more announcement. Everybody, whether you are new to my channel or the current subscribers, you are welcome to join us in our July live streaming event. We will hold a live streaming event on July 12th, Thursday, and then the specific time, I believe it is something like late morning hour on that Thursday here locally in Central Standard Time Zone. But if it is listed like a 9:30 or 1:30, that's probably referring to either the PST or the EST, which is not my local time anyway, but you have to first set a time zone in order to announce the time and location of your live streaming events. So please tune in to us in July during our next live streaming event, and also interact with me with live chatting. You can submit your comments or post a question, and I'll be able to answer your question during the live streaming event at that time. Thank you very much for watching. Please join us in our next event. This concludes today's live streaming event. Thank you. Bye.